So in this video, I'll be showing a solution for the 2016 District 1 problem number 11 called Yash. In this problem, we're given some integers and we need to display basically the big O summary of that number. Not really, but so it says big O of 1 is going to be 1, big O of log n, we're just going to take the log base 2 of the number. Big O of n is just going to be the number itself, big O of n times log n, and then finally big O of n squared. So this is a printf problem. We're given an integer, we do some calculations, and we print out the output. So let's go get started. We'll start by getting our scanner. So once we have our scanner, we want to read in, and we're going to read in integers. We don't know how many integers, so we'll say while n dot has next. Int, I'm just going to say n equals n dot next int. And in this case, we know they're integers. We're told in the problem they'll be integers, so we can do next int. So I'm just going to start off as simply as I can, just say out.printf, and we're going to have five integer values, so base 10, so we'll say %d. Now one thing that's a little tricky about the problem, it does say if the number is over 1,000 or over 999, we need to put commas where they belong. So I'm just going to right up front go ahead and put %d, and that's going to put commas where they belong in each of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, we need 5, and we want values. So for now, I'm just going to put n, 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 n. Save. Clear my output down here, and let's go ahead and just run this and make sure that I get stuff. And again, as you can see, I've forgotten my new line. So \n, f1, here we go, run. And there we go. Now again, this is the judge's data. So you can see that after those first three, actually towards the end, but even the number itself is over 1,000. So we did need those commas for some of these places. Now a couple of these we can simplify right now. So n, this first one really isn't going to be n, it's always going to be 1. The next one is going to be log n, which we don't know yet. The third one's going to be n, the fourth one's going to be n times log n, and the fifth one is actually n squared. So I can just go ahead and say n times n, and run this. And so we can see in that very first one, 1, 10, 100, so at least part of it's working. We just need the 4 and the 40. And so to get the log base 2, the basic idea is, according to the problem, and the way that log base 2 works is, it's log base 2 of n is the same as saying, so if I want to do log base 2 of n is the same as saying, n is the same as saying n to what power, I'm sorry, 2 to what power equals n. That's what's really happening here. So let's go ahead and do this, I guess the clean way, which is, let's go ahead and write a helper function. So we're going to say public static int. I'm just going to call this log2. I'm just going to take it an integer. Now, log2 does not exist. Math.log is a built-in method, but log2 is not. You may be familiar with the change of base formula, in which case you can absolutely use that. I'm going to go ahead and just show it this way. So the idea is, if we're going to do, like, let's say I want to do log of 16, right? So that's the same as saying, well, 2 to what power is equal to 16? And the way we do that is we can say, well, let's see here, 16 divided by 2 is 8, right? 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And there we have it, because 2 to the 0 power is 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the same as saying 2 to the 4th power is 16. Okay, so the basic idea is we want to keep dividing until we get to, we want to keep on going until we get to 0. But really we're going to say while the number we're dividing is greater than 0, we're going to keep dividing and keep count. That's the basic idea. So I'm going to make a variable int count and set it equal to 0, and then say while n is greater than 0, and divided by, and then set equal to 2. So it's going to divide by 2 and then assign that value back to n. Count plus plus, increment count, and then we'll return count. Okay. Now we'll know really quick if this works or not, because right here, I'm just going to go ahead and say log 2 of n. And then likewise, I'm going to say n times log 2 of n. And I'll run my code here, and we'll see if that worked. 1, 4, 10, 40, 100. That's what it should be. 1, 6, 50, 300, 2500. That looks good. 1, 7, 100. So there we go. Now notice again, in our printf, we can put method calls right there, and it'll substitute the output right where it belongs with the appropriate formatting. So again, printf to the rescue. And we've got our problem solution. So there we go. Hope you found that useful.